Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to Overwatch. Now I've spent the last week or so in the United States. I've been traveling back and forth and I haven't had time to try out this new hero on the PTR of Overwatch just yet. Now today we are actually in our very first game of me playing Ana. I did try her out in the training mode for quite a little while as well, but it looks like, you know, what I expected to be true is indeed going to be true. And most of my allies are indeed going to be playing some with Ana as well. Now, Ana is a support sniper, a very interesting concept. I'm not gonna lie, like, I actually really like the idea of her. It's just that she's going to be a little bit different to play than I, normally, play heroes. Ooh. So basically, I got my sniper rifle in my hand right now. And I can use this without zooming in as well. I can basically shoot it whenever I would want to. And what happens is that... Oh, we gotta be real careful now. Basically, I can shoot the rifle, and if you could shoot an ally, which I did right there, for example, twice to one of our other snipers, what happens is that I will heal them up. But on top of that, I can also use it to damage some of the enemies, which are very, very helpful as well. I have an E ability that basically heals our allies, rather, in like a little circle. So basically, I throw my E ability forward. It creates like this biotic shield. It increases healing to allies for a little bit. It also... Oh man, I gotta get out of there. It also allows me to do some additional healing to my allies for a little while. And more importantly, it damages enemies and it also prevents enemies from, getting a whole lot of healing for a little while too. So my E ability, really, really, really important. And I gotta try and kill that turret. There we go. So that is basically like the little concept, I guess, of her. Now, I got my Q available right now as well, and the Q is basically... It looks like... I haven't used it yet on an ally, right? But it looks to be very similar to, like, a stim drone in Heroes of the Storm on Lieutenant Morales. I don't know if any of you play that game. Well, I know some of you do, but everyone is familiar with it. Basically... Oh, I got it right now from one of my allies. So, basically, I will now take reduced damage. I will do increased healing. And I will, all in all, just become more powerful. Now, I got my own Q ready to go as well, and I did end up using it just now. Although... Looks like I accidentally used it right there while he just activated his ultimate as well, so that's rather interesting. Now, one of the more interesting abilities that his hero does have is actually the stim, or like the dart that I can use. So, on my E, I got a dart, right? And I actually, or on my shift rather, I got a dart. And I can shoot that forward with my sidearm. Well, basically, you don't have to do anything special, whatever. It just sort of shoots in that direction. But what happens? Oh, man. Oh, no way. What happens is that the enemy that is going to be hit by that ability will be put to sleep for a little while. And obviously that's extremely helpful because it does allow you to basically take anyone out of the equation for a little bit. But there's one counter to it. Basically, if the enemy ends up taking any damage whatsoever, they will also be taken out of that sleep again as well. So it takes quite a little bit. Oh man, it takes quite a little bit of getting used to. Now I'm not entirely sure how helpful it is going to be to have several of these heroes at the same time on one team. I can imagine, since we currently run with several of... Oh man, that turret is real annoying. But since we currently run with several, this may be a little bit difficult. I know they increase the movement speed as well though. Oh, for example... Oh no, that's dumb! Lowko, what did you do? So that's actually a really bad example. Basically, like I said, they're gonna be taken out of their sleep mode for a little while. Oh, and now I'm asleep again. They're gonna be taken out of their sleep mode for a little while. And obviously that means that we gotta be rather careful about our movements. Now, I got my ulti here ready to go, the Nano Boost. You know what? I'll just use it on you. There you go, get moving. Although you're super low health, and I'm trying... Oh man, here we go, we got all of them. There we go. Wait, I was gonna say, I think it's gonna be very difficult to make this work, but so far, this seems to be rather interesting. Now, I don't think that you're gonna want to be in the middle of the fight all too often, but I'm just shooting my allies right now, which seems really weird with a, Oh no. It seems really weird to do that when you're already, wearing a sniper. I mean, you got a sniper equipped and you're shooting your allies, but all things considered, things worked out there, and we actually did manage to get the payload. That's crazy. That's actually pretty ridiculous. Alright, once again, shooting my allies. Oh man, this is actually the first time as well. I read the patch notes, right? I read the patch note and I knew that they increased Zenyatta, for example, for a little bit. But I wasn't aware how much they actually helped him out with. It looks like that hero that just put him to sleep there did manage to actually get away. Now, the shift ability, the sleep dart that I have, is going to be relatively difficult, I think, to pull off. Like, that's basically your only way to get out of a scary situation. And while obviously it's going to be 100% accurate and all that, it's pretty difficult to hit. Like, for example, right there, right? I tried hitting it there. It's dang difficult. Oh, man. Ooh. Close one, but I didn't manage to get out there after all. Hey, isn't that the other sniper? You're lame now, Widowmaker. Get your own game. You've gotten nerfed and everything. You're lame now in comparison to me. I'm a shiny little new hero. Although... Oh no, I got put to sleep. I got put to sleep. Oh, I'm so low! Oh no, actually, I got my Orb of Harmony on me right now. All good, all good. But yeah, this is definitely not the kind of fight that you want to be on Ana. I can imagine... Oh, someone like Winston is extremely good here. And I'm asleep. Now, this sleep takes forever. Man, I can imagine in like a competitive setting, that sleep is huge. That sleep is stupidly important, I think, if you're playing on a competitive level. Now, not gonna lie though, the damage of the hit definitely is not that amazing. There we go. I tried helping him out there. Not sure if that hero was still around, but it looked like all things considered, this is actually looking really, really cool. The only real, like, area of effect healing that I have, though, is going to be my E ability, and the cooldown on that is rather long. So I need to be rather smart as well about using that. I think right there, did it hit that? No. There's a lot of figuring out that needs to be done, and I'm by no means pretending here to be amazing either. But I gotta say, I'm actually rather impressed with her so far. I can't imagine, though, her being played significantly more often, say, on, like, defending teams. Because that's obviously... Oh, man. Hanzo, get out of here. You're scaring me, man. I can't imagine that she's gonna be played significantly more often on for example, the defending teams instead, just because that seems to be where she shines. Oh, man. That seems to be where she shines, at least. Oh, no, he's got the boost right now on him as well. Oh, no! Lowko! Put him to sleep, put him to sleep! I missed my sleep button, but we're still there. And actually ended up falling, too. Maybe she's not that bad, no? Maybe she's actually gonna be real good on attack as well. It's gonna be one of those things that you'll need to figure out by just simply playing her. So far though, I gotta say, she seems really, really powerful. And the fact that we can just win while even being on the defense or on the offensive here does look very, very good. Now, nice ulti there by Hanzo. And it looks like he did manage to pull away some of my allies off of the objective as well. And I did not push it forward myself far enough, although it's literally a split second of being delivered here. Although if my entire team dies, obviously that does not work. Oh man, we're just trying to shoot as many of these guys as possible. Okay, well, it's still extremely close to the objective. That's important to point out. Okay. Oh man, this is scary though. I'm trying to heal up Diva here, right? But she's dang difficult to hit. Particularly when she's out of that bot. She's gonna be really difficult to hit. Oh what? Nice put to sleep there though. Oh man, it counters so many ultimates. Oh, but he still managed to do a heck of a lot of work there. Now I got my own ulti here ready to go. So I want to go ahead and use that. But it looks like it did already manage to successfully get escorted towards the objective. And we ended up picking up the victory. So while I definitely have to work on my snipe game, all things considered though, this hero seems really, really, really powerful. Now, we did end up, dying, I think, here in the play of the game. Yes, that's my specialty, of course. I tried shooting him while he was in the raid form with the sleep dart. Did not work out, and he did end up doing quite a little bit of work. It says there are currently too many snipers on the team, so I figured in this second game as well, in the Temple of Anubis, I'm gonna go ahead and queue in some more Ana. I gotta say though, this hero looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, she looks really, really, really cool. And like story-wise, now I don't really want to talk about the spoilers or like the story all too much because I am by no means an expert at lore. But story-wise, she seems to be really, really awesome too. And this is actually the main map, but she, you know, is going to be interesting. Because she apparently lived here. I believe, guys. I'm not making any claims before some of you get real upset. It's like, Lowko, did you not even know? She was clearly born in, like, a completely other country. I'm like, oh, I wasn't aware of that, no. Oh. She's difficult to hit, though, man. I don't want to be hit too much by her either, because obviously that's gonna oh, well, wrong button there, Lowko. Obviously, that's gonna mess things up pretty badly. Come here. There you go. There you go. It seems like the hitbox is rather big. Like of just a normal click, the hitboxes seem to be rather big. Okay. We gotta make sure we start pushing onwards here. There's so many snipers on that team though. And where do you zoom in? Like, do you focus on healing or do you focus on dealing damage? Right? Like, what's the goal here? Does that not work? I cannot counter sleep? Okay, that's fine then. Oh, man. We're trying to snipe like mad. Now, I think you are focusing on dealing damage in particular. And then whenever you see like a low HP hero or whatever, that is where you go ahead and start sniping her as well. Now, as far as her availability, I suppose, goes, and sadly, one of them does end up falling there. As far as their, like the availability of the hero goes, I think it's gonna be about a week. I don't know if that's already been announced, but she's currently available on the PTR on the PC version of the game. And I can imagine she will be available shortly. Oh, I tried getting her. Alright, where are you? I want to go ahead and boost someone. I can boost her, but I don't know if that's a smart thing to do. And sadly, I did just also get hit by their Widowmaker. Which is unfortunate, because he wasn't even aware that I was here. I just happened to walk by. Onwards and onwards. I just had a bullet flying past my head. Which is fine. Well, it's not really fine, I guess, but... I gotta say though, like her damage output is not nearly as high as say like a Widowmaker, right? And Widowmaker you don't want to play too much on attack either. And while she can be good on attack, most Widowmakers aren't. Alright, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Oh man. Oh man. I did get her? Oh wait, no. That was actually... I'm all by myself. Trying to put someone to sleep. No! Should have saved the high... Or I should have actually saved the sleep there for the high noon if I could have. Like, that's one of the only ways you can actually properly... that's actually one of the only ways you can properly counter that ultimate, right? And I can imagine that is going to be one of the main picks as well for him. Like, as soon as you hear the high noon, just turn around, immediately put someone to sleep, right? Which would be extremely helpful. Now, I don't know if you need to zoom in all too much either. Like, it seems that you can just play without being zoomed in. Although, obviously, you're going to be significantly more accurate. I'm just shooting random people. Is that the correct way of playing her? It's gonna be interesting, though. Like, I've never seen a character like this before. Now, I haven't played all games in all of eternity, but I've never played a hero like this before. There we go. If you guys have any tips, by the way, on how to play the hero... I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people that are interested in that. So if you have anything in particular, definitely make sure to comment them down below. Oh man. I may be dead. Oh, yep. I did indeed end up dying there. Was very low in HP and had no way of really getting out of that. Ah, nicely done actually by her. Alrighty, so I got my Nano Boost ready to go here. I think I want to go ahead and use it right there on Genji. Get in there, Genji! Get in there, Genji! That's it, Genji! Hit him in the face, Genji! Oh, I did put someone to sleep just now as well. Although, he may very well have woken up instantaneously once again. You can combine that crazy well, though. Because he activated his own Dragon Blade, right? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Whew. Whew. You can activate, like, the Dragon Blade, right? For example, with the Nano Boost thing that I have. And it's gonna be super good. Oh, man. That is actually extremely powerful. In, like, a team situation, this hero can be ridiculous. I only just now realized that it actually stacks with ultimates as well. So you can basically increase, for example, the healing. Or, like, the sustain that... Oh, that like, you know, Genji with his Dragon Blade out has. That is ridiculous, but it looks like... I mean, did we end up taking it? Oh, man, it's so close to being taken. It's being contested right now, and some of my allies are still on there. I actually was assuming that we would be able to grab it there, but with me dying... All in all, this is not looking too amazing anymore. We did manage to get 2/3 of it, though. And I'm gonna be starting up my healing train very shortly. And with healing, I mean, like, just shooting people in the face with a sniper rifle, which feels really counterintuitive, but... I'm not sure how the, you know, the lore bases around this sniper rifle. And how it differentiates between allies and whatnot. It seems like a little bit of a waste, but... Here we go. There we go. Got someone to sleep again as well. He's still sleeping. He's still sleeping. That's crazy. The sleep lasts forever. Oh yeah, if you're in like a good team situation, this hero is going to be ridiculous, actually. This is going to be absolutely insane. Let's play one more, okay? Because this has been going fine. I'm actually rather impressed with this. How well it is going in like the, how well it is going right here in like the attack as well. Maybe it has to do though with the fact that not too many of my, oh man. Not too many of the allies here, or enemies rather, are also not playing really any other heroes than Ana, but all in all, hey, I did a lot of healing, so there's that, but all in all, this is looking insanely good. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and switch sides and see if we can actually play this hero on the defensive as well. Now, I can totally imagine that this is going to be, you know, where she really shines, because, I mean, if I'm allowed to sort of, like, keep track of the battlefield, right, and I can shoot allies at my own demand, and I can see where my allies are located and whatnot, and I know where the enemies are going to be moving, I can imagine that's really where she's going to be shining. But so far, we've played her on the attack, and while there were also other, you know, heroes on the defensive teams as well that also, or like other people that were also playing Ana on the defensive teams, we really still had a pretty easy time. Now, obviously, it also has to do a lot with skill and all that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and spend most of the, you know, the early stages of the game right over here in this little area. Now, all things considered, though, the shift does need to be hit properly. I mean, I can imagine if you're like in a one-on-one situation with someone and you don't hit your shift properly, you're going to be in a very, very scary place. But for the moment, I guess we're, you know, basically just defending the different kinds of alleyways here. I'm just shooting my ally, don't mind me. It feels so strange. He did manage to get a kill there, so that's nice. Actually, I don't know if I hit him properly. Here we go. The E ability is also so good though. The E ability where I throw that little grenade and like everyone that's caught in it does get heals is insanely helpful. But I mean, this is where I shine, right? This is where I can imagine I really am super helpful. Although it's hard as hell to hit someone who's jumping around. Like, you gotta be really, really good at you know, healing up your allies in this regard. Do I need to zoom in? Let's try and not zoom in. Let's try and not zoom in. Like, obviously, it's still gonna be pretty much perfect. There we go. Oh, it's still gonna be like pretty much perfect as far as accuracy goes. Even if you don't zoom in. I can imagine that there is definitely a benefit to not zooming in either, because you can definitely keep much closer track of where everyone's moving and whatnot when you're not zoomed in, but I gotta say though, it's gonna take a lot of practice before you're gonna be any good with this hero, right? Like, it's gonna take a lot of work. Did I get him? The damage over time aspect of it is rather interesting. Oh, man. Oh, did I put her to sleep? Did I manage it? It's hard to say. I think I did, indeed. If you turn around and you hit your, you know, you hit your ability to put someone to sleep, that's extremely helpful. Thank you very much there for the heals. But yeah, the fact that you can't heal yourself up it makes it, you know, a lot more complicated. I gotta really work on my sniping skills though. Like, I've played quite a little bit of Widowmaker, and I feel like I'm definitely better with her than when the game first came out. But I'm still definitely no sniper star, you know? Like, I don't think anything like this has ever been done though. It's awesome. There we go. Got my ulti once again ready to go. I can use it on whoever is needed. We'll see if our oh hey. We'll see if any of our tanks would need it, or like a Vara or whatever would be, you know, would be good. Okay, here we go. I powered him up. And he's immediately starting to push forward. Now, he obviously does need to click in order to kill someone. I did manage to put someone to sleep again as well, but sadly, he did end up... Like, this is where I'm sick good, right? But sadly, he did end up getting hit. But this is where I'm sick good, because basically all of my hits are gonna hit at least like an ally or an enemy or whatever, right? I mean, ideally, you don't let it come out down to any of that randomness, but... I'm not gonna lie, like, there's a lot of potential here. I guess I can also put someone to sleep and then try to shoot him in the head, right? So it might not even be a, you know, a short range only kind of like safety thing. I can imagine that if you hit someone in the head, you do increased damage, right? Just like all of the other heroes in the game. Hold on. Let me make sure that I can also keep people alive. Oh, sadly did manage to get, you know, sniped back up right from the get-go. Did I just waste my ulti? Oh, I just wasted my ulti? Oh, what? I didn't realize that if I would use it on the D.Va mech and she jumps out of the mech, that then the, you know, the D.Va inside of the mech would not actually get the buff. And I believe she did not. That's real unfortunate. And I think that may very well allow them to catch onto A right now. Or at the very least, they're getting very close to capturing it right now. It's still being contested though, so it's not quite there yet. But all things considered, yeah, we do quite a little bit of healing. Now, I don't think you're gonna ever... And sadly, I did just grab it, but... I can imagine you're never gonna be matching like for example, a Mercy or like a, Ooh. Woo! Woo, man! That was crazy! I can imagine you're never going to be matching quite a, quite an amount of healing as, say, Lucio, or say, a Mercy or like a Lucio, right? I can imagine, though, that she's gonna be played in a relatively similar way as, say, for example, who do you have? Like for example, man, it's so hard to talk and play at the same time, not gonna lie. It's for example a Zenyatta. Like Zenyatta is really, really, really good at. Oh man, someone's in the back. They're in the back. No, guys, they're in the back. Get on the objective. No. Crazy. As like, for example, a Zenyatta. That's what I was trying to say there. Like, Zenyatta is one of those heroes that gets played a lot on both teams as sort of like a second support. And I think that's very well where Ana may also shine, in particular on like defending teams. Because I can imagine that that is where she's going to be shining the most. But I mean, this is also just speculation at this point. Obviously, I can't really tell you if that is going to be true. But I guess on paper, just from reading, you know, about the hero and all that, and playing it right now a little bit myself, I can't totally imagine that that is going to be the case as well. Now, they nearly managed to grab it there, though. 4 minutes still remaining, but, I mean, that backdoor right there was really well done. You gotta keep in mind, I don't really have any maneuvering skills. So, for example, if you compare my skills to, say, Widowmakers, even though I got a sniper rifle as well, in like the same way, I guess, she plays out very, very differently, as I just simply can't get to high grounds nearly as well. I have to walk around here in order to, you know, do anything helpful in that regard. Okay. Okay. But yeah, like in team play, this hero can be ludicrously powerful, I think. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Dude, no! But I can imagine if you're running like a double support or like a Mercy or a Lucio with her, that all of a sudden she's gonna be able to really shine. Because as like one dedicated healer, I think she may be a little bit difficult. And sadly, we did end up getting picked off there in the very end as well, allowing them to pick up the victory while also having four Anas on their team. Anyhow, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you are interested in watching me play some more Ana in the near future, make sure to subscribe so you get a notification as soon as I upload that video. And also, if you haven't already and you enjoyed watching this, do make sure you hit that like button, or if you didn't enjoy watching it, I guess you're free to hit the dislike button as well. But at the very least, click one of the buttons down below because it helps me out a lot. But other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you very soon. Bye! Did I get any useful? Oh my god, I actually got a legendary! I got a legendary just now, but it's on the PTR. It's on the PTR. Does this carry over? That is one of the sickest skins right here. Oh, I don't think it carries over to the live game of the version, or like the live version of the game when it comes out. That is real unfortunate. Also, by the way, this is like one of the very first heroes in the game where I actually like this epic skin better than a legendary one. I mean, look at that. That looks insane.